Россиянең 3-нче башкаласына рәхим итегез. Kazan.
The Republic of Tatarstan is located in Russia at the place where two great rivers of the country meet, Volga and Kama, and two cultures merge here just as these rivers, Tatar and Russian. And this fusion of cultures makes the Republic of Tatarstan a very special place.
And I'm going to explore the capital of Tatarstan, Kazan, which also claims to be the third capital of Russia. The flag of Tatarstan. Red represents the Russian people, green Tatars, and green is also the color of the Muslim culture. Usually traditional Tatar clothes or roofs of mosques and other stuff is in green color. And white is a stripe which means peace and friendship between these two people.
Kremlin station. Exit here for the Kazan Kremlin.
Even stops in metro are announced in 3 languages here. This place in the city is named Tugan Avalım, which translates as my homeland village. It's in the style of a Tatar village. Here you can go to Munchaga, which is a Tatar banya or sauna. You can buy different Tatar souvenirs, crafts, take part in different master shops. Look, there is even a monument devoted to an iconic Tatar pie, oshpashmak. It makes me want to eat it. And I found an ochpochmak that I can eat. From the Tatar language, it translates as a triangle. Inside, it's meat and potato, and the dough is so soft but crunchy at the same time. So good. And a Tatar tea with black currant and currant leaves, with chak-chak, of course. But chai or chak-chak, it's the Russian language. In the Tatar language, we say shay, shak-shak. Kazan'da shay içtim, shak-shak aşadım. Rahat.
Now you've heard me to speak Tatar. By the way, Tatar is one of the official languages of the Republic with completely equal status on a par with Russian.
In this city you feel right away in which Republic of Russia you are. You hear the Tatar language everywhere, and inscriptions in the city are in 3 languages: Russian, Tatar, and even English, because Tatars are very hospitable and they love guests. So come to Tatarstan. It's really, really cool. Very different from any Republic of Russia. This is the main pedestrian street in Kazan, Улица Baumana, and it's full of Tatar stuff, food, souvenirs. And just look at this souvenir, oshpashmak pillow. You feel the Tatar culture so much. In my opinion, if someone is bored with traveling in Russia, go to Tatarstan. It feels a bit like traveling to another country. The most favorite symbol of the city is the Kazan cat. Once upon a time, a Russian Empress Елизавета Petrovna came here from St. Petersburg, and she saw that there are no mice in Kazan. She was so impressed by work of these guys, and she ordered to bring the fastest and the biggest cats to the Winter Palace or Hermitage in St. Petersburg. And those cats did a great job. They saved the palace, and the descendants of Kazan cats still live in St. Petersburg in Hermitage. And here is the monument devoted to these good hunters. And as usual, you need to pet the belly for all your wishes to come true.
I guess all of us need such small rituals or legends if only our wishes came true. There is also a legend about Kazan city. The word Kazan means a boiler, and they say that a sorcerer advised the Bulgars to build a city at the place where without any fire, a boiler dug into the ground would boil water. Yes, such an interesting advice. As a result, the shore of Lake Kaban happened to be such place, and Kazan was built here.
Look, here is another boiler. And in this one, not hot water, but emotions and feelings boil, because it's the main wedding palace in Kazan, and it's a symbol that different ethnic groups or nationalities or nothing is an obstacle for love. But not only you can get a stamp in a passport here, but also on the rooftop of this building there is an observation deck where you can see a beautiful view on the Kazan Kremlin. The Kazan Kremlin was founded by the ancestors of Tatars, Bulgars. Then it was conquered by the Mongol Khanates or the Golden Horde. But the current Kremlin that you see with the white stone was built by the Tsar Ivan the Terrible. I see lots of churches in the city, and this one on the territory of the Kremlin is Blagoveshchensky Cathedral, which is the oldest building on the territory of the Kremlin, I believe from the 16th century. So Kazan's Orthodox Church, and just in several meters is the heart of the Muslim culture, the Kul Sharif Mosque. A church here and a mosque just here. I really love this mix of cultures and religions. The Hafiz or reader here is reading the Quran. They say that it's the only mosque where Quran is read 24/7. Of course, they change each other.
أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدًا رسول الله.
Today I'm going to see and to do the most Tatar things out of the most Tatar things that there are. I'm going to the biggest Tatar ethnic holiday named Sabantuy. And to see the real Sabantuy, you need to go to a village. So I'm going to a village nearby Kazan, where also my mom's friends live. So I will be visiting a Tatar family as well.
See you.
Almalarını kezinlere matırlar tutarlar. Almalarını kezinlere matırlar tutarlar. Oyak yiyinler celebi yuturlar.
Sabantuy is translated from Tatar as the festival of the plow. And originally this holiday was about celebrating the end of field works, planting crops and asking gods for a good harvest. But nowadays this festival is just about celebrating the Tatar culture. And of course, there are lots of games here. In this one, the goal is to climb this beam up to the top.
Давай, Kazan, давай.
And here men need to dive in water and catch fish. And they have 1 minute 30 seconds to do it.
Нет, нормально, все считается. Чемпион загрелся. Жидел. Сигес, турас,
So that man just caught 10 fish and he won a TV.
Один, поехали! Один, поехали! Фото, все!
Тебя первого затянут. Его последний затянут.
Sabantuy is about lots of competitions, especially between men, because they need to choose Batyr, which is the strongest and the bravest man. This sport is named Kurash. Men hold a towel on each other's back, and one man needs to put another one on his back. But it actually has lots of rules, so it's a very complicated sport with a complicated system of finding out who wins. Почему ты выбрал именно этот спорт?
Потому что мой дедушка и дяди были тоже борцом, мастерами спорта Татарстана, России. И я пошел по им стопам. Я считаю борьбу одним из самых сложных видов спорта. Здесь у борца должен быть много уверенности, выносливости и силы.
As I mentioned before, Tatarstan is about mix of cultures. So the Russian culture is represented here too. Oh my gosh, there is a bear taking my camera! So we're going to the Russian house now. In the Russian house, they gave me some uha, which is fish soup. Russian blini, which are very thin, and Tatar koymak is thick.
The festival was about a lot of tasty Russian and Tatar food, but my mom's friend who lives in Vysokaya Gora, or Biyek Tau in Tatar, cooked even more food and invited me to continue celebrating with her Tatar family.
This is what happens when Tatars invite you for tea. Син гаилә белән Татарстанда ничә ел яшисең?
Без уже 2 ел яшибез монда. Безгә Татарстан ошый. Казан шәһәрен без бик яратабыз.
Гаиләдә сез татарча яки русча сөйләшәсез?
Ну и татарча и русча да сөйләшәбез.
Син ничек уйлыйсың, Татарстан ничек төрле бүтән Россиянең республикалардан?
Ну, Татарстанда үзенең традициялары бар, и кешеләр Татарстанда гостеприимные.
Ну, ведро.
Татарстанның үзенең милли ризыклары бар. Ошпышмак, безнең тәмле чәчәкләре белән, түбәтәй бар, милли традиция.
Менә аерыла, менә кара, менә барданы кутыра, менә ашарыгы Татарстанны кутыра. Менә аерыла, сөйләшә белми. Не умеет разговаривать.
Минемчә, Татарстан аерыла бүтән республикалардан. Бүтән республикаларда менә мондый матур, яхшы кешеләр юк. Алардылар бар только Татарстанда.
When I was just going to Tatarstan, it seemed to me that life here could hardly surprise me, but it turned out quite the opposite. When you get here, you see right away that locals don't value anything as much as their culture. On the opposite, I had to travel the whole world first to finally become curious about my culture too. So, travel, not only to explore new places, but also to understand your own culture better.